Hello, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solaristan Studio, formerly known. Now I switched the name of the channel to Solaris Studio. So welcome. Karo here. My name is Karo, and I'm going to bring you some mid-mount energies in the matters of the heart. Um, these are, of course, general readings. They are not meant to resonate with everyone. So please don't forget to check your other astrological associations if you think those are also relevant to you. I lately bought a Turkish oracle deck, and there are 90 cards in it. So among these 90 cards, let's see what you're gonna get to start with. Let me see. Okay, so this one reads as the real treasure, real treasure. Mm. Okay, so there is a here stress on focusing on only material aspects of love, but like missing the real treasure while doing so, because something that is making us to focus on like super tangible every time like things is not, it seems, enough to make people happy. Or lately maybe there has been a lot of focus on the tangible world, but not feelings, emotions, um, or sentiments, or how people really feel around this. You know, some maybe this real talk, genuine talk, maybe something in that nature hasn't taken place lately. So, like, there is some type of a luck, and it seems. I mean, you can go. You may, let's say, you go them like with them like this. Let's say holidays and things, and but it seems something was missing in terms of sentiment. Uh, and a particular stress on so much on the tangible world, it seems it doesn't make someone happy. This is actually that it's like not really finding out what the true treasure in this really love is. There is a message in this card, but not that much of, like, of course, like, I don't want to like oversimplify it, but let's see what the cards have to say. High Priestess, the energy of the unspoken. King of Wands, the energy of will, uh, desire. Oh, by the way, there is a man here, like, who is looking at a woman who is like not that much of in the tangible world currently, but looking for some uh, other aspects to connect with a person. And the King of Wands looking at High Priestess is like, what I can bring to her, like, more to make her like to get close to me. Maybe like a person cannot really figure out the way how to connect with the other. The High Priestess is not really looking for you buy someone the best gift, but they will like more look in the way to connect with the intuition. We have the world unreachable, so one person becomes here like out of reach, because the other person cannot find the ways to make them really happy, pleased. I also hear some choices around spirituality, religion. Lately, like maybe a person is, I also see this converting energy, spiritual belief, religion, or someone is like attaining a new lifestyle, which is not really relevant to the other person, but they still love them. Three of Pentacles, um, connections around work, and we have the Nine of Cups. But also, um, are we gonna build this thing together, or a person is like trying to understand the other, like what you really want. Mm, well, sometimes, it's not that a person do not understand, but simply they do not have that capacity. That's why sometimes the expectations can really exceed here. There is a person here like who wants to be actually very satisfied uh, with everything, emotional, spiritual, physical aspects of love. Um, but lately, one element out of this is maybe just missing. Uh, one person seeing the other person focusing on the material things only does not make them happy. Actually, it's keeping them away from love, um, because we cannot ignore the deep, intuitive, spiritual current in the relationship, or running through currently in your love life. Like there is this undercurrent of intuition and spiritual things. And honestly, Leo, you might know already the truth about someone, like how they feel or their hidden emotions or what hasn't like spoken out loud. You may know of that person. Okay. And it seems um this is about their hidden emotions, but it's like this is like you're quite knowing about them. And maybe you are letting the connection to unfold in its own time. You are not rushing here to acknowledge your needs. You want to see if this person will understand. Yeah, I mean, I understand communication is very important in relationships, of course. But there are some things sometimes which is like grasp without even speaking. I'm not saying some people do not have that type of chemistry, but some, and they just move on in the communication sense. They are very good. They talk about their needs and it's find out. And maybe they have other spiritual entanglements in different ways. But the thing is, like, sometimes um, really like some things like grasp even you don't speak about it, like you are maybe you are giving this person some time, some chance to see if they also have it, like but of course if there is some unspoken truths like facts, maybe you are wondering if they gonna you know about them, but they are not telling to you, for instance. So you're expecting, you are giving them time to reach things, giving them time to until some kind of a waiting period maybe you have in your mind, and you wonder if they're gonna collaborate in something so that um, the connection can progress in a more transparent way, maybe. But the person's confidence and charisma really dominating. So you like this, you enjoy this person's because they seem to be like a person actually knowing what they want, and maybe they want to take they're looking at you, they want to take action, like maybe they want to, like, there's a person who wants to step into some kind of a leading role, and maybe this is like a group you are also in, so maybe this is a bit depending on you, if they can take this role, maybe, or it's like a bit connected with how you're gonna collaborate, um, and maybe you are waiting them to embrace their own power without your even help or assistance. But around these times, we are, I think, reaching out a major cycle, like completing, like this situation. I think now by mid-August, it's going to come to a peak point, and this chapter will, I think, get some solution finally. There will be some teamwork with this person, collaboration with this person, learning from one another, finally sharing, these things gonna come surface, I think. And like a pattern you went through with this person is now maybe becoming an old relationship pattern, and it's not going to be valid anymore. Like you are ready to step into you will be ready to step into maybe a higher level of commitment with this person, um and you're going to like discover by this mid-August 2025 like how um investing a relationship as a like a long-term potential is important, not just about the material part of it, but what motivation, what inspiration, what feelings, what we are speaking in, what has been unspoken, and what we are bringing it energetically from that unspoken things, like they will all matter because it is like opening a path, um what is real actually. um what I realize in the general readings of this mid-August is like something wants to operate in its full capacity for science, but it's always like due to some reasons, it's always like stays in that average, like, but this for the very long time, like really real, like energies, if you can do and do this, you can reach to, or like something comes to culmination, it's gonna from now on operate in its full capacity, because people want their wishes being fulfilled, they look for emotional satisfaction, and they really want life to bring them like joy and personal contentment, at least some, in even like these little things in life. So the high priestess energy is not about I just want to be happy card. This is like with the nine of cups, there is like a long for um spiritual understanding, you know feeling secure even in like being also like private, having one's like private wishes, desires to be fulfilled, like, and for this one needs confidence, like these things will be, I think, understood. I also see here like a woman is opening up to a man like sensually for the maybe first time, or after a while, like mm, um, but the undercurrent here is like a person is really realizing that love itself is really the real treasure here, other than the status, money, material gains, or something, maybe you have a work connection. um and I think there has been distractions which has kept away people from fulling up, showing up fully, um or to fulfill, preventing them to fulfill that emotional expressions, like whatever the distractions kept them away from that showing up emotionally. Now they are, I think, losing their grip from now on. And people finally, I think, will prioritize emotional fulfillment over the material pursuits, because I think there is going to be a particular satisfaction already around that. You will have that um, that satisfaction, um, and and as a things will be fulfilling in that segment of life, but someone is finally waking up to the truth that the love is the real success actually here. And so those passions of, you know those hunger, that thirst, that unfulfilled passions of King of Wands, now he's gonna experience more maturing passions, which is like communicated like in a very secretive way, and it's hidden in the desires of a woman, of like he's gonna also sense that intuitive connection for the first time, like people are really stepping into some brand new chapter here. um and in this chapter, cooperation, joy, others pleasures, they will come automatically, but they finally um see also love itself is not just like a concept, like it is the truth of love is uh the truth of their love is actually the real success elements here. And they're gonna witness more tangible realities in their relationship, where love will highlight those. It's that kind of thing. I want to clarify the let's clarify this high priestess. Okay, let me get my Lenormards. So we want to clarify that high priestess. Let's see into that high priestess. The whole enigma, the code enigma that King of Wands trying to resolve. Oops. The sacrifice. Okay. Uh, Now here the high priestess idea uh, can be the hidden things, the secretive things, the what we have hasn't like what we haven't spoken. This is, I think, coming to an end. Like a person also stating their true will in a relationship, and they are like expecting this truth to transform the relationship. So actually, when people find out the love is the real treasure here and what is actually making things tangible, the mystery around this connection can be shifting into a more open phase. Um, so in the relationship, you can find out there is this closing chapter of secrecy. as well. Um, Emotional walls down, withhold feelings down, avoidance down. They are ending, and a person is also speaking their spiritual desire, like. But this is not something measured by the tangible. You may need use tangible tools to achieve that. And the woman's having the spiritual rebirth, like their intuition and their inner guidance, I think, leading to this new beginning, because something has run its course here. Um, and the connection actually has been surrounded by quite knowing all this time and some unspoken truths. So this phase is like ending. All those longing which hasn't been spoken in secret, in secret, or that was also, I think, creating some kind of emotional distance. And maybe this was the things which was like defining this relationship, like let's don't talk and have succeed things, and something is what has been like defining this relationship is now gaining uh, losing its grip, and there is a chance for more openness. So I think you may actually see your person is really letting go of their old priorities. They are closing out a cycle uh, where material or ego related concerns came first, but now they are stepping into a more emotionally honest chapter, we can say. And of course this can be also happening in you, vice versa. So yeah, the love is a true treasure here. That's what they what you discover. Silence, avoidance, um, mastery is not really serving them. um, so there is this silence ends. And I think love can really take a center stage in this relationship, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in, Leo. If you are new to my channel, by the way, you can always come to my live streams called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Questions. If you do not know how those live streams work, please check the description box below. There we can also make one-on-one session with you. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and my reading. Hopefully, we can also perform one reading for the end of the month too. And I will speak to you soon. Bye bye, Leo. Take care.